Good morning and hey now PASW staff, clients, and friends joining us. Welcome to Thursday's class. We had a huge celebration yesterday with our 100th class. Congratulations to you and the staff and the clients, all of you guys. This is our 101st class. If my so Yesterday I did something kind of vulnerable and a little bit different with sharing some of about my life and music and the role music has played in my life and how that came into me becoming a musician and a composer. And we're going to continue that today. And like I said, it might be a few, classes, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll probably get very tired talking about me. And I kind of want to go on to other things. I have so many other fun activities and ideas for you guys. But I thought this would be a nice, reflective, different kind of thing, because I think you guys should know about me and personally my music and what I'm trying to share with you and teach you. So we left off with my early music in the beautiful house of my dad playing piano and playing his own compositions and own music that's significantly influenced me. And my mom playing the piano. She would play his songs, she would play show tunes, she would play jazz songs, and they would play piano all the time. Also, they would play music all the time in the house, and very eclectic music. And that's probably why my taste is eclectic with you guys. One day it'll be soul music, the other day will be classical music, the other day will be mambo music, but I think that keeps it interesting. I hope you feel the same way. So, because it's all just music, right? It's all just fun, good music. That's where music is about fun, having fun. Sometimes. So we're probably at like 9 or 10. So I have music lessons. My dad teaches me music notation and piano lessons as well. So I have both things going on at the same time. And we talked about the Beatles and my uncles and their influence. The other thing that happens is, okay, so I'm having all this fun at home. I'm Superman. I'm playing baseball. I go to school a little bit late. I was held back a little bit. Okay, so this playtime and thing was great until I had to go to what my parents probably can't believe I'm going to be talking about just for a second, is until I had to go to school. And I went to Stanford Elementary School in Southgate, which is nowhere near where I grew up or was living. But my mom had taught there for years. So we would commute to Southgate from downtown LA. And this is just, I can't tell you how much I hated elementary school. I was scared to death. I thought I was going to get beat up every single day. I kind of still think I'm going to get beat up every day. I just pretend to not think about it. But yeah, a lot of these anxieties have not gone away. I was frightened. Even though my mom taught at that school and we would ride together, I was, and I'm not even trying to be funny or comical. I mean, it is funny now. But if I think back there, it was a terrifying experience. I didn't understand why I couldn't continue to play at home. I really didn't understand it. I never thought I'd be out of that moment and talking here with you guys. Thank God. It was terrible. And one of the reasons why, because my parents had very good intentions that it would be good if I went to a bilingual school. But really, they all spoke Spanish, and I was the minority. So I was, even though I'm half Mexican and Spanish, I was the gringo there, which is fine. But part of me feeling inadequate throughout my life is probably it's probably a little bit to do with, not only was I scared to death of this environment, but I didn't understand the language. So that part also I know my parents are rolling their eyes right now. It's okay. Again, I think it's hilarious now. That's why, I can, laugh about it. So, look, all these things make you who you are, right? But it was terrifying. But another really great memory was, so because of this commute, everything happens for a reason, right? Because of this 30-minute, 40-minute commute, sometimes hour commute if there was a train on the tracks, my mom had a deal. Okay, so on the way home, I could play whatever music I wanted, but on the way there, we would listen to classical music. My dad taught me music, but my mom also taught me music, and she would play music on the radio. And I remember listening to Tchaikovsky's Swan Lake, and her being so excited and pointing out pieces in the music of listen to that, isn't that cool? And it was very casual. It wasn't like now it's going to be music lessons in the car. It wasn't like that. It was very much sharing and pointing out, isn't this a wonderful section? Isn't this a great section coming up? So every morning would be classical music listening, and she would make it really exciting. And this is part of why she's such an amazing educator and teacher, is that she would always make it exciting, always make the material, whatever she was doing, and it never felt like she was teaching. It was all about sharing and about making it beautiful. She's amazing at making things beautiful, whether it's a house or a room or an idea. She adds so much beauty to things. So that's my intro to classical music, Tchaikovsky and stuff that we know about, obviously, because we've shared in class. And so I'm getting music lessons on trumpet. I'm also getting ideas in the car. And at school, one of the things, I would go to the library and check out books on composers, because I was getting influenced in the car ride listening to this classical music. And so I would read about Tchaikovsky, I'd read about Ravel and other composers, and I kind of thought, well, I would like to try to write music. And so I started writing music at probably 10, and since I knew how music was notated, and I knew that, I thought, well, what did they do? Okay, they wrote symphonies, they wrote operas. Okay, I'm gonna try to do that. And I got this my dad bought me this score paper, so there's staff, there's lead sheets, and then there's paper to write for full orchestra. I was always really influenced and amused by the composer. And this was the time when I probably started watching Amadeus, which we've talked about and did a class on Mozart. So I was very into the role of the composer. So I thought I should start writing an opera. And the book that I was really influenced by when I was young was Tommy DePaula's book, Strega-Nona. Don't ask me why. I just I loved it. I mean it's a lovely book, so I shouldn't say that. But it's I was even Strega-Nona for Halloween, and I thought, well, my parents encouraged me, so I could write an opera about this, and I did, and I gave it to my dad for his birthday, probably, or Father's Day. I was looking through some of the old music, and I was trying to line up the dates because it looks like I was 11 or 12, so it could have been probably around my 11th birthday. I was writing pretty kind of prolifically, and it was something that I liked doing. It was something that I thought it would be good for me to do, and I would write at the piano, but then sometimes I wouldn't need the piano. I could hear some of it in my head. Now, this is not advanced music. This is nothing that I even remember any of it. Lest anyone think I'm a prodigy, I'm not. I'm talented in music, and I'm very creative. Those things I know. And I'm good at music. I can't imagine my life without music, but I'm no prodigy, and no there's I'm trying to be as real and honest as I can. There's no extra specialness or anything like that. I was just doing something that I thought would be that made me happy. So that's it. It wasn't more than that. So that's when I started writing music. tomorrow we're going to do the film scoring results, but I think we're doing good work. I think that if you're into this, let's do a few more of these. I'll spread them out. We'll do maybe one or two next week, and then we'll be done. But I hope this is of interest to you guys. This isn't self-indulgent for me. This is a way to share my ideas, and like I said, to all the music played here is my original music that I've written. And we'll get to the next class. We'll probably get to high school when I really start writing music that I'm a little that's more serious, or that's taken more seriously. It's not really serious music. I've never written serious music. That's always bored me a little bit. So, okay, next week will be high school. All right, love you guys and miss you. So tomorrow's film scoring results, so that should be fun for the French Connection. And once again, congratulations to all for getting to 101 classes now. So, okay, cool. See you tomorrow.